Hello everyone. So today I wanted to talk with you about the differences between Dutch Christmas and Polish Christmas. Because, I'm from the Netherlands, I lived there for 29 years. And now I had my second Christmas in Poland, so I wanted to talk about the differences because I think the difference is quite big. Um, because of course I think it has mostly to do with religion. Because in Poland 90% of the people are Catholic, and in the Netherlands that's only 20%. Like 20% of the whole Dutch population is Catholic, and 55% even is not religious. So the biggest difference I think is then in the Christmas Eve, because in Poland that's the most important day of the year even. And of course then also of Christmas it's the most important. And in the Netherlands it's not really a thing. For us most important is first Christmas Day and second Christmas Day, I think. So for example on Christmas Eve you can go to the church, there are like the night mass, but personally I never went to such a mass on Christmas. I was in church when I was small with my grandma. I sometimes went, but never with Christmas. But you can do that in the Netherlands, but it's maybe 100 people maybe with each other, and here in Poland it's just thousands of people are together in one church. So that's a huge difference, I think. So let me start with the Netherlands and then switch to Poland. So in the Netherlands on Christmas Eve, most people spend that time just with the family, so just at home with your parents and your sister, brother, and mostly we then do like gourmet. It's called gourmet, and you have like the plate and you put on all the small little meats, little fish, like potatoes, like little pancakes, and you bake them like all the small things. So you are then with each other at the table for hours, like baking your little foods. And we have something on the TV on Christmas Eve. It's called All You Need Is Love, and that's very popular in the Netherlands. It's about bringing families together and bringing loved ones together that are separated mostly of their life because of different countries and stuff. And then in that TV program they bring them together, especially for Christmas. And yeah, I used to watch that like every Christmas Eve with my mom. So first and second Christmas Day for the Dutch people is most important, I think, and then we spend it like with bigger families, also with grandparents and aunties and stuff, and friends even. So mostly one Christmas Day is for one part of the family, and then second Christmas Day is for the other part. So for example, when I had my boyfriend in the Netherlands, first Christmas Day, if I remember correctly, we spent with his family, and then second Christmas Day we spent with my family. So it's like separated. I don't know if it's with all Dutch families the same, but mostly that's how it goes. And yeah, and then I saw recently in a research that it's also a great time for friends now in the Netherlands. Like for 45% of young people, like 35 years and younger, they have like officially more Christmas days because they also plan in the moments with their friends. Because for the Dutch people, it's very important that you spend time together, have good food, and have that quality time and play games, eat together like really long hours, sometimes go to restaurants, sometimes do the things at home. And we often also have like a big Christmas breakfast or brunch, where we have fresh bread and some special Christmas bread called kerstbrood. And we also have always Christmas tree, beginning of December already, and Christmas lights, because it's a huge thing in the Netherlands. It's very important for the coziness of the time. So it's a lot of planning. So where Dutch people are famous of, I think, we have to plan our Christmas days, and most people do that even weeks or months before, so that everything goes perfectly. Me personally, I didn't like that, because I like to go with the flow, but okay, I understand why it's important. People get Christmas packets from the places they work. So it's like a box with food, things, and other like surprises. So that's a special thing we do in the Netherlands. Also, we hardly ever have snow and ice on Christmas. I think in the last century it was 8 times that we had a white Christmas. But as you know, we love ice skating, so we always have those artificial ice skating rinks so people can ice skate. And because we have, with New Year's Eve, we have the special treats like oliebollen and appelflappen, the things with the apples. Sometimes people also eat that with Christmas already. As I said, we like playing games together, watch movies together, and it's just the family being together. That's the Dutch Christmas. I think that's it. Oh, and one thing I really like, and what I always did with my mom, is the Dutch Christmas cards. So we love to write each other Christmas cards, and in the past it was mostly like handwritten, and I always loved doing that with my mom, like putting personal wishes in the letters, in the cards, and then sending them by post. And I remember that with my mom, maybe we sent like over 100 Christmas cards, because she did not only send to family but also to people you just knew, like neighbors, like far family, or people you know from your past. So and my mom still does that, still handwritten. So I really like that Christmas tradition of the Netherlands. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I think it's special to send each other personal wishes. So that's Dutch Christmas. And then Polish Christmas is really, because of religion, it has a really special meaning, I think, like the deeper meaning of the birth of Jesus, and how that's celebrated on Christmas Eve. So that you have the Christmas Eve Vigilia. That's the most important thing, that during the day all the preparations are going on, like cleaning the house, preparing the food, of course, and then waiting for the first star to appear, like the Bethlehem star, it's like symbolic for. And then the dinner starts. So you start with the opłatek, the little wafer you give to each other, and you exchange wishes. Most people also pray together then, and then the dinner starts with the 12 dishes, because of the 12 apostles of Jesus. And then you have like no meat, but you have the carb, and of course pierogi, the different soups, borscht, mushroom soup, sometimes fish soup. You have the herring, like salads, and oh, I forgot the name, the famous thing with the poppy seeds and stuff. My friend Kasia sent a photo of it. Every Polish person will know what I'm talking about. So the 12 dishes, and you have the big table where everything is put on, and you can try from everything a little bit. Mostly eat a little bit too much, but that's okay. And then have that extra seat at the table for the unexpected stranger who is in need. Like always thinking about people who are alone, maybe with Christmas. Sometimes people have the hay under the tablecloth, because Jesus was born in the stable. And of course the Christmas carols. Polish people love their Christmas carols. There are thousands. So mostly singing with the family, like in church, of course, at home, on the street, like everywhere. And also you have those like things that you believe in. Like you have like the carb scales, like that they bring luck, and that's really special because my Polish mommy told me that already when I was there 2.5 years ago. And then before I left, she gave me, I think I have two, and I still have them. She told me these stories also about Christmas Eve and traditions. I never got to celebrate it with them, unfortunately, but she told me about it, and look, I have two of them still safe in my purse. We'll keep them there. And then of course after Christmas Eve dinner we have the pasterka in the church. We go from midnight mass to the church, and then it's quite long, I think, on 1.5 hours, maybe 2 hours. This year I got to celebrate that for the first time and like experience that for the first time, and it was really special, like really. And now I cannot wait to let my family experience the Polish Christmas Eve next year. And I think it really opens your heart and lets you experience something special, because of course in Poland you grow up with this, and you still know it's special because you feel it, of course. But I think for people who never celebrated Christmas like this, it can be extra special. Of course you have to be open for it, and I'm really sensitive, so I feel what it's all about, and I feel the special feelings and the faith and everything. So I feel it when I'm with you and celebrating it, and I really think my family will also be like that, because they are as sensitive as I am and also have their open heart. So can't wait to share this special Christmas with them then next year. And then first and second Christmas Day in Poland, I think it's to celebrate it with like the bigger families and maybe also friends, and then have dinner again together, like, and then you can have meat. So first and second Christmas Day, mostly Polish people eat meat on Christmas, and then sing even more carols, go to church. I think also do walks, and you have those nativity scenes in the church. So often also families go from church to church to look at many of them. I like to do that, especially in Krakow, where we have many like endless beautiful churches and endless beautiful nativity scenes. So that's also a tradition. That's a little bit the difference between the two countries. What I do like more personally, of course, I have really beautiful memories of my Christmases in the Netherlands, because for me family is a very important thing, and I'm a very loving person. Like there's no end in the love that I can feel. So for me it was never like I was missing something at Christmas, because I was with my family, and I loved spending time with them and with the kids and everything. So for me it was always a special time. But now there's this extra layer, because in Poland I got to experience the deeper layer. You know, the celebrating it together, like with the church and with that faith. And I think that gives an extra layer for me, and why I feel the love even more somehow. It's like, yeah. So I think that's it. So I hope you like this, and if you have any questions for me about about me, or about my life in the Netherlands, or you know, everything about my move to Poland. And yeah, also if you have things to add to your Polish Christmas and how you celebrate it, please let me know, because also the Christmas Eve dishes, I think you mostly cook at home, and then they are homemade, and you have those traditional family recipes, I think, that you all use, so with family touch. Mostly babcia, I think. But yeah, let me know if there's anything you want to add, like stories of your own of Christmas, of if you have experienced Christmas in different countries, please let me know. Also tips about what videos I can make. And I will also share soon how I'm learning Polish right now, because I think that's also nice to share with you how I'm learning Polish. And yeah, so see you soon. Have a great day and a great Sylvester. I will celebrate that with my father and his wife. Bye.
Ha ha ha.